And we're back. Another episode of Being Married to Michelle. I'm your host, Keith, and I'm married to
Michelle.
So today we got special guests in our home today. We got the Negris in the building. We got Jaudi and Rana.
Hey.
Formerly known as Rana is live.
No,
Say what's up to the
Rana
people.
Are
you still live?
Of course I am.
You still live even though you
the
married?
The only thing that's changed is my last name.
But you married now.
I am.
Oh my gosh.
Live.
Okay.
And you married to Jaudi by Jaudi.
Yes.
Say what's up to the people.
Jaudi, please.
But babe, I just realized we were talking about having our special guests on, but
Yes.
Rana is a super special guest in our lives
How
because
is
we
that?
wouldn't even be together. There'd be no podcast if there was no Rana.
For all those out there
because
listening.
of that Halloween party.
Yeah.
No. See, Rana used to be part of the Devastator crew.
That's a whole nother story.
What do you mean used to be?
Oh, are
We
the
are
Devs
still
are the-
together and live.
Ain't
Yes.
nobody
Okay.
gone?
the
I've been
Devastators?
asking for 4 years
Uh-oh.
to see some of that Devastator shit. I haven't seen any.
Oh
of it.
man, let me
Okay.
tell you, bro.
That's another episode.
The Devastators.
Doesn't exist.
The Devastators used to have LA on lock. You hear me? There was a time I'd be like, this was back when we had two-way pagers, right? Remember that, Rana?
Of course I do.
I used to hit
I
Rana.
still have mine.
I used to hit Rana on the two-way, like, yo, what's popping tonight?
Did you do hello?
She'd be like, oh, White Lotus. Okay, cool. Can you put me on the list, Rana, +2? Got you. Boom. I show up, I'm on the list, +2.
And what year was that? How long ago was
I don't know. What year was that, Rana?
College, so I would say early 90s.
Yeah.
Nice.
It'd be, what was it? Joseph's on Tuesday, White Lotus on Wednesday. Like, we had LA.
Century Club.
See, look,
Oh.
with my jeans on and my team strong. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways,
Anyways.
back to
So,
Right.
it's a holiday episode of
No.
Being Married to Michelle, and we got people over because the Eagles are playing the Cowboys today. So y'all might have saw me posted with my brother because his birthday is the same day as mine, so we both Tauruses.
And both annoying.
Sir,
And you totally forgot why we were talking about Rana and why she's so significant to this podcast, dear.
Okay, well,
kind
you
of
tell
walked
him.
over that.
This is your podcast. I'm just here to defend myself.
He says that too.
So tell him why Rana is so important.
About how we met, the
Tell
day
him.
we met.
You tell the story.
We tell it together.
Okay, go ahead. Take the lead.
Can you look at me?
Anyway,
So we
Long
were at a
story
Halloween
short.
party. I went to the Halloween party
Yeah.
with Rana and Jim Gascon, our good friend.
shout out to Jim and Lily.
Yes.
Y'all next guests on the podcast.
Oh, yes, they are.
Go ahead.
And I was dancing my little heart out, had to go outside for some air. And who did I run into, Keith?
Rana Musharbash.
No.
No.
You ran into you.
What is wrong? This is not working
You
out.
guys started talking.
I know.
And then I walked in on the
See?
conversation.
No,
I was like,
that's how I met you.
oh, you guys know each other? She's like, no, we just met. I said, oh, Keith, Michelle, Keith.
Yeah.
I've known him for years and I've known her for years, but through work and him through friends. And then she asked me, well, is he a good guy?
Yeah. Because I
I
mean, he
said
was like a total stranger. He was dressed as Suge Knight, by the way, which is
Shout out to
totally.
Suge. Free Suge.
No, yeah, but before all that, he asked me what I was. And I was I'm a flapper. I was dressed as a flapper.
Yep.
And he's like, what's a flapper? And I told him, and he was like, okay.
Yeah, I knew what a fluffer was, but I didn't know what a flapper was. And then I told her, I said, I don't know what a flapper is, but I know what a fluffer is. She said, what's
And
that?
I didn't know what a fluffer
And
was.
so
I
she,
was like, what's a fluffer?
She said, what's that? And I said, I told her. And she says, oh, I could totally do that. And I was like, cool. I'm going to marry you. You're going to be
in
Mrs.
my
Bowles.
in my defense, once he told me what it was, I was like, I could totally do that. Not like I would do that, but
is
I could
so
totally do that.
The fact that she was open to it was automatic.
See, he totally like buried the lead of this whole story. But anyways, but my girl Rana gave the okay to Keith.
I
She
vouched
gave me
for
thumbs
Mr.
up.
Story and
Bowles.
all, and that's pretty much the only
First
reason.
down Cowboys.
Oh, see, Keith, it's
So look,
freaking back
so
to
the game is
today.
back on. So we thought we were gonna get this done during halftime, but anyway, what's the score, Jody?
Nobody cares.
Don't worry about the score. The game ain't over yet.
The
Okay, I think it's
score
10.
is
Is it
10 to 6.
10 to 6. Eagles are ahead. This
Yes,
game
they
is
are. Okay.
pivotal.
But again, if you've all listened to our episode 2, you know how important my whole superstitions are and things that have been going on. And right now we're out of pocket. So we got to move this along because halftime is over and my Eagles are playing, and I will kick your ass if we lose. So, anyways.
We're gonna put this
So
on
anyway-
pause and come right back.
No, we're
I
not
think-
putting shit on pause. So anyway, we got the game right here. It's all good. So anyway, so
That's why you placed me over here, because
So-
I don't care about the game.
so Rana was pivotal into our union, but since then Rana has also become wed.
She has.
She used to be Musharbash.
That's right.
See, I know how to say her name.
What is she? Keith?
Musharbash.
And what
She's
kind of name
Persian,
is that?
and she's from Persia.
And this has been the running joke for 25 years.
Yeah,
I'm
when I met Rana,
Jordanian.
she used to tell me how dudes used to come up on her and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm Persian," and they used to
He
be
is
like,
so
"Oh yeah, right? Oh, so you from Persia, right?"
What I actually said was, guys don't know the difference. So they'll ask me, where you from? And I'll say, I'm from Jordan. They're like, oh, so you speak Persian? I said, absolutely not. And one has nothing to do with the other.
In their defense, back then there was a video game called Prince of Persia, so they probably thought that Persia was like a place,
Of course
and
they
you were
do.
from there.
Hilarious.
Anyway.
So now she's Mrs. Negri,
Woohoo! Oh,
and she's
shit,
married
Mills
to
is
my
down.
brother from another mother, Jody, my Jody from Baby Boy, Jody.
Yes, sir.
Shout
yes,
out.
sir. Yes, sir.
Well, his name is actually Jaudi, but because I have a problem enunciating Jaudi.
Why don't you tell
And it just
everybody what
sounds like
Jaudi
Jody.
stands for so they understand?
Yeah, tell
Oh,
us.
I would like to
Tell us, Jody.
So my very
Talking to the
cool,
mic.
unique mom
Okay.
invented my name,
Oh, she did.
and she wanted to have 5 children. And instead of having 5 kids, she took 5 biblical names.
Okay.
took the first initial of every name, and made up Yeshuf, Abraham, Uriah, David, and Isaac, and made up Jaudi.
Damn.
Kind of like Jodeci.
It's like Jodeci.
JoJo
This one is
Casey.
Okay.
So that's why there's only one
story at a
Jaudi.
in the world.
Jowdy, I never
Pretty
heard
much.
that story. I love that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Shout out to your moms.
Yeah.
And I
That's
met your
very
moms,
cool.
man.
She
Your
was
mom
only
looked like your
16
sister,
years
bro.
old when she did that. She
Get
was
the-
16,
What?
my mom and my dad were living on the beach in Italy, and they
Put your mic. Talking to the mic, brother, so we can hear you. There you go.
they were
right.
completely isolated themselves from the world, and they went to the beach and hippied out. And my
Okay.
dad used to play the guitar, and my mom, and they lived in a tent for about 6 months, and that's where I was conceived, right on the ocean.
Wow. That's like
That's
Jesus being born in the
That's
manger.
a cool story, Jowdy. I never heard that. I
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
It's kind of like
So that's
a lot of
deeper
people
than
make up
than
names. That's a
Tyrese
good
and
one.
Baby Boy. That's
Yeah.
a little bit
I
deeper.
think you're gonna have to try to enunciate better, Keith. That's a good name.
Jowdy. Am I saying it right? Jowdy.
There it is. That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
Shout out to your
I
moms.
like it.
Yeah.
So your
Oh, I never
moms,
knew that.
did she
I
get
love
that from Jodeci though? Like Rana said, she was like,
I don't
what's
think
the
my
Jodeci
mom
thing?
even knew Jodeci
I was gonna say
existed.
I
I
don't
don't
know
think
the
they
Jodeci
did
thing.
then 45 years ago. I don't think they
But what is the
existed.
Jodeci thing? I don't know that.
Jodeci is JoJo,
Casey.
Devontae,
Yeah.
KC.
And who are all those people?
So they put their
They put their
first part of
names
their
together,
name.
and that's how they came up with
Oh.
Jodeci.
Joe is from JoJo.
Kind of that's why you wanted when we first got together and we were contemplating having kids and what their names would be, because Keith has Christian with a K
Yeah.
after Keith, and I always wanted a girl, and he was like, how about Cashel?
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, Cano.
Cano. And notice it was Cano, not Kano, not Spanish.
Hell no.
He's
It
all
was
excited.
Cano.
Hell no,
Cashel.
Cano.
I'm like, oh,
See that-
Cano.
That Jodeci formula is a winner. When you use that
I
formula,
never knew this was a whole thing. Now
it's
I
a
get
formula.
it. It's true.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Jody, I mean, Jowdy,
Thank you.
Yes.
how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm glad you came over here.
Thanks
You
for
came
having
deep
us.
into enemy territory, even though
Thanks for having us.
you were in the Eagles headquarters and you knew.
Did we make this? I don't think we've made
Cowboy
this clear
Nation needs to
that
show up.
Jowdy is a Cowboy fan. I can't even say it.
Yes. Cowboy
I know.
till
And I love
die.
Jody so much, even though he's a nemesis. His team is a nemesis of the Eagles. There's a lifelong rivalry between these two teams.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my other brother Brian Ochi. He's also a Cowboys fan. I love him too.
Yeah.
But we couldn't be together today because he's too passionate about the Cowboys. But
Is he?
see, Jowdy
Jowdy's pretty.
was a little less passionate. But hey,
Oh, I'm passionate, but I'm here.
so Jowdy, he texted me early. He's like, "What time can I come over? What do you want me to bring?" So I said, "Bring some snacks and some ice." So
He came through.
what did you bring through? He brought through a whole
Nice.
charcuterie Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Charcuterie.
And then
He
what
brought
did I, what
Rana,
did I
who
give
brought
you,
the charcuterie.
Jaudi, when you arrived?
Jaudi got the ice.
I gotta tell you, this whole Crown Royale tip is pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So what did you
Flavor.
have since you've been here?
All right, so first, you made my wife
Yes.
this amazing
Yes.
Crown Royale.
Speak on it.
Crown Royale,
Mm-hmm.
but the vanilla.
Yes.
Vanilla in it.
And the vanilla with the Coke.
Yes.
The
And then a little
Coke, the
orange
Coke.
zest.
Yes.
With the orange. Oh, that was orange
Orange Coke,
That's
yes.
right.
Cracking, right?
That's right. That's a new flavor.
But she was sitting in the car. That brought her ass about the car, huh? She was like,
Yeah.
shit.
It did.
She's
going
like,
on in that house?
She's like, don't you know me? That's not what I drink. I'm like, just Keith made it special. We just tried it.
Exactly.
And
So
Like
let, so let me
Drink it.
tell you,
Then
that's
I opened up the bottle
Yes.
and smelled the apple.
Oh, and you were
that
I need some of
apple
this.
was like it just reminded me of like the old like now and laters.
yeah.
Oh,
the apple
that's
down later.
true.
And it just like
Yes.
it opens up the senses and just like and then I'm like, wait, it smells like it, but you got to have a little shot to really tell.
Right.
And that, you know what? This is like a Crown Royale commercial now.
Exactly.
We need to check.
Yeah, we need to
From
check.
Crown
We need
Royale.
some free bottles over here. I'm spending too much money at Total Wine and More to collect these bottles. But
You got to contact them and get some product placement from them.
exactly. So let's talk about the first drink. So the first drink was I used Crown Vanilla, and I mixed it with orange vanilla Coke and some ice and some orange zest. Now Michelle showed me how to get that zest, right? Tell them
talked about that.
how to do that, Michelle, right? You got to take the little, what is that thing called? The
I use
shucker?
a
The potato peeler.
Potato peeler, but I
So
think
we
there's
take
a
that
real
potato
zest
peeler
out
to the
there.
orange. Don't get to the white. Just get the skin.
Because the white's bitter.
Then you take that and rub it around the rim.
It has all
And
the
then you
oils.
Dro- yeah.
Squeeze. You got to squeeze the oil.
And then you drop it in the glass. So, Rana, when you drank it, you told me the citrus. You could taste the citrus, right?
That was my favorite part.
Yeah. Because it's a little sweet. The Coke can be
Yeah,
sweet.
because I normally, that's why I said, don't you know what I drink? I'm like a Bloody Mary, a dirty martini, vodka soda, so no sugar. Well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No sweetness.
No sweet. You're not a sweet.
So when I had that, I was like, oh, okay.
Because it's the orange zest that makes it a little more like
Yeah.
fresh.
It was refreshing. It
Yeah.
was good.
So then,
But then
We
we
moved
moved on.
so then I broke out the Crown Apple and the Crown
we did
salted caramel, and I made
Yeah,
you
that
the
was-
caramel apple
Yes.
with a green apple wedge.
With a little
That was
slice
for
of apple.
Jaudi. Jaudi
Yeah.
liked that.
That was even more special.
Really?
And the dash of lemon juice.
Yeah, a
brought
little
it
bit of
all
lemon
to
juice
life.
made it all
It's a great drink.
Yes.
And I'm not a big whiskey drinker. That was
No.
good.
right.
It was good.
Good. So then we moved on.
I'm ready for another one.
We moved on to the peach tea, right, Rana? What did
Yes,
you think
Rana.
about that peach tea?
Delish.
Oh, she got
So-
her
I'm on my second one.
So the peach tea had the peach flavor Crown Royal, some peach tea. Where'd you get that peach tea? Was it Huntsville or something? Was it saying that?
I don't know.
Some peach tea. You got it from Trader Joe's or something, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
So anyway, she put some
Nothing
peach tea, and we put a little bit of lemon juice
Lemon.
again
Little lemon,
over
fresh lemon.
ice. And
That's really good.
and
That's
it's
refreshing. It's a good
all the way
summer drink,
popping, right?
I think, in the summer. Sure.
So this is part of the holiday drink collection that we have. It's still 10-6 Eagles ahead. Just FYI. Hold on. I had to turn and look.
Yeah.
Zeke was trying
They're
to eat.
shutting Zeke
But he
down.
got shut down. Sorry.
Our
So
front
so we
four,
did that.
Our front four go Eagles.
So y'all still drinking over there? I can't see Ron.
We are. By the way, this is the first time that
I need another one.
Married to Michelle has come to you in the afternoon when we have been drinking.
Right. But that's what we want to do. We want to give
fitting
them
that
a
I'm
true
on this
glimpse
one.
inside our homes. You know, you see us on Facebook and Instagram, and you see our pictures, and you see what we post. But
You can do play by play.
but
Cowboys.
right now we're taking an intimate look inside of
To
our
a
lives.
day in the lives of.
Play a name quick.
Come on.
Ooh, see that?
Play a name quick. Where'd that come from?
So Rana, talk to the people. What you been up to, man?
Just working. And
Yeah, where you working at now?
I'm at NBC Universal.
Okay, what you do?
Localization.
Okay, what's that mean?
Basically anything having to do with foreign language. So whether you need to do a dual language master or do subtitles or, adding dub cards and all that stuff, you want to create a localized master that's ready to view in any continent of the world and they can understand what we released.
Very good. That was
That's
a good
amazing.
explanation.
Localization. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Can I get a discount on that? Can I
You need that?
Can I get a hookup? Can I get some localization?
He's always looking for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand all this stuff because Michelle, she works in post production, sort of quasi, right, Michelle?
Yeah, of course.
And so Rana's a vet.
Well, that's
in the
how
industry.
I know Rana. I
Yeah.
mean, that's how we met. We worked
Was that
together.
point? Was it point
Ascent
360?
Media.
No,
Ascent.
Ascent is where it all began.
That's where it
for
all
all
started.
of us, right?
Talk about
That's
how
where
many-
we're all like good friends.
How many
yeah.
years ago was that? Did y'all at Ascent? That's
That was in
when.
the
I have to look
92.
at my resume.
That's when.
Yeah, me too,
wait.
but-
Does that go back to when Los Amigos was Michael's?
Yes.
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 Shout out to
girl.
But that's where we
Michael's.
met. Yeah, that's where we met Jim and.
We used to hang out at
everybody.
Michael's. We used to do karaoke.
Yeah,
Me and
but you, that
shout
was
out to
even
the homie
after,
E.
though, but yeah. So when we
Karaoke
worked
up
together
there.
at Ascent, me and Rana, she would, all of us who worked together would go out after work because,
Right.
like you said, Michael's was across the street. We'd be like, Rana, you gonna go? She'd be like, I might go for a little bit, but she always had something better to do that night. You know that, and it was probably with you, right? I mean, it might have been the right time. I don't know. It was
I know. Rana, my boy Kush.
No, maybe it was
My
later.
boy Kush.
Whatever, she always had a better thing
he
to
had a
do,
chance
is
to
all I
work
know.
with you.
You
And
who?
and Kush, every time he
Oh, yeah.
says he knows about your shoe collection. He said he used
Oh
to,
my God.
he used
that's
to
right.
talk about your shoes.
He
What's
would
this?
always talk about how my shoe game was on point.
Shout out to Kush.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Her shoe.
He used to be like, K-Mac, when Rana used to come, she used to have the shoes. And I used to be like, yo, the shoes.
Sounds like
Sound like
I
Kush.
ran
huh?
into him a few years ago. Where were we?
I can't wait to we talk to Kush again.
I
I'm
was
gonna
with
bring it up.
Kush last
He-
night in the studio.
He
Yeah.
was.
So
We-
tell
yeah,
him I said hello. It's been ages.
You hear that, Kush?
Yeah.
Shout out to
Kush is
Kush
gonna be happy. He was
Kyrie.
mad we haven't talked about him or we haven't had him on our podcast yet.
Yeah, he gonna be on here.
He loves me.
He's
though.
like the mad
he's
rapper,
an
though.
Eagles fan too,
He
by
got
the
too
way.
much energy.
Oh wow.
And he calls us up with this bullshit
Yeah.
saying that we were gonna lose. I'm like, I went off on him. Like he's calling Keith, not even me, but I
Right.
go off on him.
Wow.
And he's like, K-Mac, you're right. Your girl's on point. She's the run. I'm like, I'm for real.
So anyway, back to Rana though. So I don't even think I know. How did you guys meet? Where did you meet?
We met on
Jaudi.
Tinder.
Are you serious?
For real?
For real.
She
I
swiped
love
left on you,
that.
dog?
Right.
Let me see that picture you had up there.
That's awesome. I think you guys met at work or like.
Rana, you
work
was
or
on
something.
Tinder?
I was.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anybody who's anybody would be on Tinder. I'd be on
Honestly,
Tinder now.
I
Why
encourage
not?
all my single friends to do. If you haven't done online dating, I encourage you to do it.
Really?
For
Well,
sure.
certain sites. Tinder was a little different than the
Every
rest.
site
like
you're
has
a
got its
little-
bullshit.
Yeah, you're a little.
Every single site has its guys that are just looking for one thing. You just have to.
I
weed
thought
out.
that was Tinder though. To be honest, no.
A lot of people. It has that
It
reputation.
has that reputation
But
for
I
sure.
think there's people on Plenty of Fish and Match that are the same.
Well, I
Like,
know,
I've heard
and
all
I was
kinds
gonna
of
say that
stories.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it was just when the apps were coming out, kind of like there was just whatever
Stigma.
eMatch and whatever Harmony. What was
Yeah,
eHarmony? And I remember signing up for eHarmony, and oh my god, I couldn't even get through the freaking questionnaire. I was like, I don't have time for this shit. It was
Yeah.
like so
I
exhausting.
never did that one or Match.
Yeah, and I don't think I did.
I did match.
I did
I
match
was
too,
on Match.
but I didn't really get. I did a couple Craigslist.
I was in
dates,
Farmers
which was
Only,
kind of
too.
weird, right? But that was
Farmers
you were not on Farmers Only.
dot-
Shut the hell up. But it was just the beginning of all that. But
Yeah.
but honestly, if I was single, of course. I mean, it's hard. Where else do you meet people?
On the
these
real though,
days?
I've never been on Tinder. Like by the time me and you got together,
Well, that's probably a good
that's
thing because I
when
was gonna say
Tinder
I think
launched.
Tinder
Yeah,
came back
it was
since we've
definitely.
been together. But so we're all glad to hear that you haven't been on
seriously,
Tinder.
I swear to God, I've
Yeah.
never had a
And
Tinder
if
profile.
anybody
Never.
out there has any
So wait, so-
disputing evidence,
So
call
this,
in.
wait, this is interesting. So you
818.
guys met.
284.
She found you or you found her? Who found who first?
It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
You have to
Match.
kind of match.
You both have to swipe
You have to
right
both kind of
to
swipe.
connect,
But
and
not
then
like
he messaged.
simultaneously.
So you guys both swiped on each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so then what happened?
Then what happens? Yeah, I don't even know.
Then the site kind of like I don't. It's been a long time.
You
So it
message
gives
me.
you,
like,
if you
kinda
don't
like-
know, just don't answer.
Wait, is your profile still active up there?
No, we deleted.
Trick question, huh?
No, but what happens seriously when you both get a match or whatever?
So nothing unless you take initiative. So he messaged me.
And what did he
Oh,
say?
but I'm saying, but do they tell you like
Yeah,
you swiped,
you've
she
connected,
swiped? There's like a
both-
group.
yes.
I mean, like you
You
can
guys-
look at who swiped that you
Yes,
swiped, kind of
yes.
thing. Okay,
It'll show you all the people you connected with.
and then you choose whether you want to
Message
initiate.
them,
And he messaged to you, and the
messaged
rest
me
is
and-
history. How cute. Well, how much
But
back
what was
and
his
forth
first
before
message? What did you say?
Nothing really.
Did
off
you
the
just say
wall.
hi?
How you
Said,
doing?
What up?
Okay.
What
was
a girl.
It was just, small talk, and then he asked me out to lunch, and it was kind of early on, and I actually appreciated that because the last thing you want to do is go back and forth emails and texts for
Right.
weeks.
See, that's
Lunch.
because I don't have time for.
Because then
Who
you
has
get
time?
you see him face to face, and you're like, no.
And you wasted
And
so much time.
Not only that, you like get your hopes up. that
Yeah.
This guy might be.
Okay, so wait. So he asked you to lunch, and where
Pretty
did y'all
much right
go?
away. And
where
lunch
did
is
you go?
good, right?
She-
That's good. It's better than dinner or drinks,
She tells
right?
me I work at Universal,
Uh-huh.
and I really didn't want anybody that worked in my industry. So I was like, oh,
Wait, so you in the industry too? What do you do?
I do. I am a Hollywood set dresser.
Okay.
Do you really have to
Local
say Hollywood?
44.
You're so
Yes,
Hollywood.
because there's other set dressers
Right.
in different states. But,
Sure.
they always bring everything over here so we can redo it.
Okay. So then, where do we go?
She tells me she works at Universal. She's like, I'll get you a drive on. And I've been going in and out of Universal for like 16 years. So I'm like, I don't need a drive on. Just tell me where you're at.
Oh,
So I had a day. I had the day off
Flexed.
that day.
you flexed on her.
And
Sorry.
I picked her up, and we went to Summer Canteen.
Okay.
Summer Canteen is a little like Thai spot
On the lot?
Riverside. On Riverside and
I know where it's at.
Lancashire.
Yeah,
Lancashire, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Awesome.
So Rhonda's like saying every word like right after me. So
Hold on, no. Go ahead. Continue, man. I want to hear
It's
Summer
okay.
Canteen.
So anyway, so we have lunch. I drop her off, and then we went on like a second and third date. We were kind of inseparable. We kept seeing each other over and over, and here we are. We're still together.
It's amazing.
Do you remember when you met me? I think that was kind of early on at Sada's baby shower. Was
Oh,
that
that's
what
right.
stage were you
I did
guys
not
then?
remember.
Where we weren't engaged yet. Yeah.
Oh,
we
no,
were
you
just-
definitely
we
were.
were
Yeah.
just,
I said
we were
it's-
still dating.
Yeah, that was kind of the beginning.
Mom's
Yeah.
Burger. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
remember.
right after that, I was in Detroit for like 9 weeks.
For work.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Transformers.
Yeah, no, I liked
He
you a
would
lot.
call me every single day, and I'm
Wow.
like, Jaudi, I'm not a big phone person. Like,
Ooh.
Oh, like real calls.
like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like
nobody wants to talk on the phone.
I
these days.
just
It's terrible.
can't. And he would just kind
I'm
of.
not a texter.
He'd
I'm
keep
a
calling
caller.
and calling. And
So tell me, when was the moment that you knew that she was gonna be your wife? There was a moment, because I had a moment with Michelle.
gonna
We
say.
were at the Standard. We were out by the pool, and I was like, "You look like wifey." She said, "Yeah, you tell all the girls that."
It was like our second
Well,
date.
Aw.
we were living together, and
Already?
already
Snap.
I was staying at her house more than I was staying at my place,
Oh damn, Ronald.
and then
She doesn't have time to mess around. Come on. If you know, you know.
Musharash.
and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna buy this woman a ring,
Ooh. Okay.
and
Because you heard the Beyonce, if you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. So you had to put a ring on it.
That was us.
so yeah, I bought her a ring. We got engaged, and we're still together.
Yo.
You skipped
and-
over the
and-
whole
yo, but hold on, wait,
Coachella.
Not a good story.
Wait, hold up. And that ring is no joke. When I saw that motherfucker, I was like, God damn. I said, Ronna, who are you engaged to? Somebody from the mob?
Shut up. You act like we hung out with They
I
came
know,
to
but when
Coachella
I
with
first
us.
saw that ring for the first time, I was like, God damn, Jody ain't playing.
Because he told us when we were
Jody,
at
my
Coachella.
Jody.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we knew.
I mentioned it to him. Yeah,
That's
that's right. I
right.
told you guys I had bought the ring. And I was gonna give it to her.
But I didn't know that
So
you bought the
excited.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Like
knows
you
the
listened to
ring.
that Jagged Edge remix when he said, with the ring, with the rock that'll break your arm. That's the one.
Or what you said, babe, when we were ring shopping. What did you want to?
Oh
Your-
yeah.
your criteria.
So my theory about the ring is that the bigger the ring, the larger the force field that it creates to keep other guys away. So it's like the Green Lantern ring. So when they see that ring, you put it out there, and it's like a force field. A force field comes and covers you,
that.
and it keeps all the other guys away.
That's a theory.
Yeah,
So
it's like,
Jaudi was on point.
yeah, Jaudi handled his business. Yeah,
I like
yeah.
my ring.
So how long y'all been married?
Yeah, we're going on 2 years.
And is it still bliss? Pure bliss?
Nope. Bliss is in the
Negative.
eyes of the beholder.
Look at see. Come on, Ronna.
Oh God, it's hard. Marriage is hard.
Marriage is hard. People don't believe anybody says
especially
it's not.
marriage to a Taurus. Drives me crazy
Amen.
every single day.
Okay, so-
No,
But see-
pound.
No, we got a pound because Jody and I, we got the same birthday.
The
We
same
both May 8th,
motherfucking birthday.
so we the same dude.
It's
Hey,
They
you know,
are the hardest
either you want a
headed
leader or you
motherfucker.
want a follower. So
well, that's the problem. We're
That
both
is-
A personalities.
Yes.
We're both leaders, and
Rana's a
neither one of
Virgo,
us
by
back
the way.
down. So everything is a fight. Every single thing
I
from
know,
the
but you-
drive over here. Like I want to crack the window, he wants to close it. I want to put on my makeup, he doesn't want powder to get on his fucking car.
yeah, wow.
I've had
Tell us
that.
how you
I've
really
had
feel.
that.
Do you need another drink? Is it time for some shots?
Fuck. That's the one she loves.
Wait, hold on. Do her laugh, Jody. You got her laugh down pat. How's
No,
it go?
he doesn't. He thinks he's funny, but he's not. I told him that's not your strength. So just leave the humor to somebody else. You sound like a
Do me, babe. Do me.
Like a Rana.
We can just sit around all night with them making fun of our laughs. It's so funny. Anyways, I feel your pain. I totally feel your pain, Ron. I totally do. But I'm more of the Libra. I'm more of the pacifier, and I want everybody to be harmony. So I don't.
So that's probably
back
you guys
as
are
much.
probably a better match in
Yeah,
terms of.
but it doesn't make it any better for me.
But come on, Rana.
But
now,
I get
now
you. I totally get you. I
You're a
understand.
handful too to deal with now. It takes a certain man
That is true.
to deal with you. I've known you for years.
I don't just wake
And
up.
you're
to
very
annoy.
particular. You're very particular.
I am.
She doesn't wake up.
I remember being at your house. I think I moved the glass, and you were like, "Who moved this glass?" I was like, "Oh shit!"
She goes from zero
was
to
me.
drama.
And so anybody that knows Rana,
But-
they know she's very particular and very clean,
I'm
and she wants her
definitely a
shit in
Virgo.
a
She's a
certain way.
100%.
As do you, Keith.
I know, but you're really like, what is that? OCD?
Over the top.
Is she OCD? She OCD. Anybody that knows Rana knows.
But
So-
either way, and that's why there's somebody for everybody, and there, nobody's perfect, but everybody has somebody that loves them, and you guys have each other, and you should be very happy about that. I'm happy about that. But I will give you 100% on the annoyance factor. I get it. Ron. I get it.
Oh, look at that.
No.
That was a big wet kiss, wasn't it?
And he does stupid shit
said-
like that
Gonna
all
lick
the
her
time.
forehead,
Like
but then she'd
he'll
get all
be
mad.
chewing and then kiss me, and I'm like, stop, finish, or he'll kiss me with his baseball cap on. I'm like, move your beak to the side so you're not stabbing my forehead. And I keep saying this stuff over and over, and he doesn't. He doesn't seem to understand it.
That's
So,
And when I snap and be like, bro, he's like, why are you yelling?
see, this is
And
why I
I've said
wanted to
this
have you guys.
1,600
I didn't want to
times.
miss this opportunity to have you guys on Michelle's podcast because I know that your relationship is so awesome. We were at your wedding. We were there.
That was a
at
happy
the
day.
union.
18.
And you guys come over. You guys come swimming.
Yeah.
Jody brought some motherfucking fish over here last time. You better not ever bring no fucking fish over here.
I have to admit that fish was a little fishy.
Yes.
I think
But,
our house smelled like fish for like 2 weeks.
I
You're so
got to bring some better fish next time.
But Jody brought some cigars today.
Yes.
So after
And
the
our-
Eagles
oh, we
win,
already
we're
talked
gonna
about
smoke
Chuck
one
Berry.
celebration.
Looking for all you, the score is
See what
still
happens.
10 to
Game's
6,
still
by
going.
the way.
No, but we gotta say we love you guys, and we
love you too.
We love when you guys come through, and we love hanging out with you. We went to Coachella with you
long
guys.
time.
We spent the weekend with you.
That was awesome.
We got to see you guys. We got to see you without makeup on.
You got to see us without makeup
You got to
on.
see Rana without me.
So you saw that I wake up like this.
We got to see all that. So real quick, I know we're coming up on the end of our episode here, but I want to talk to you guys about Christmas and the holidays. You guys ready for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Tell us where you're going.
Okay.
Tell us.
We're going to Fraser
To
Park.
my sister Santa's house.
Of
You
course.
going to the real
Up
Santa?
north. Up north.
You going to the North
The
Pole?
real Holyfield, yeah.
Okay.
So my sister, my older sister Santa and Rana, me, named my little sister Santa.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Oh,
Yeah.
I love this.
Is that like
born-
from Santa Claus or is
Pretty
that
much.
a
She was
Persian
born
name?
the end of November, and we were little at the
So
time. And we were
she's
like,
really named after Santa?
yeah. Me
I
and
did
Santa
not
were like,
know
name her
that.
Santa. And my dad was like, okay.
I thought it was like from your.
No,
that's
100%
funny,
after
because
Claus.
there's Santa, so I just thought there was a
Saint, yeah.
Santa.
Ho, 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 ho.
And there's not.
Nope.
I never knew that.
Nope.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I
so
love
of course
And-
she got
and it-
teased her
She
whole
actually,
life.
but she lives up to her name. Like she always makes sure she's a very sharing, kind soul, and she has like a stocking for everybody that comes to her house.
Aww.
So everybody that
she's
comes
like a
through,
real-
she buys something for everybody.
That's
like
amazing.
a real Jordanian.
What's her address so I can come through so she can buy some for me?
It's 123 the North Pole.
Shout out to Santa. I'm coming through. I need
No,
a
that's
new Rolex,
awesome. I love
all
that
gold
story.
present.
I didn't know that. You're just like, okay.
That's
That's
dope.
awesome. Oh my God, I love that.
So they live up in the mountains. So we'll go up there Christmas Eve, spend the night. Make sure I drive because we need to have like chains or all-wheel drive because they got a lot of snow and they're gonna get
Rana is a
snow
fellow
this week.
pink.
He's a what?
Fellow pink.
Pink, yes.
Yes, we're pink.
Yes,
She's
yes,
a great
I am.
aunt.
I have 8 nieces and nephews that I
Yes,
adore.
professional.
All right, well,
And
that's
no
dope.
kids.
Yeah, that's us.
All right, well, sorry to tell you this, but we reached the end of our time.
Wow, that was fast. We loved having you guys here.
That
It
Loved
was kind of
having you.
fun. I know,
Come
it
back
was
and see us
fast, right?
again.
Hopefully we'll be back and do the podcast.
Let me know if you guys want to do your own podcast. I know a guy. He can produce it for
I
you.
told you, you get a podcast, you get a podcast.
I'm
you
giving
get a
out podcasts to anybody who wants one.
Hilarious.
Dude.
Merry Christmas, bitches.
You got the equipment, so
We
we'll
got
need
it.
to come
So
back
what do you
to the
think about my
podcast here.
equipment,
I like
Joe?
it.
Yeah.
You got
Sounds
top-notch
really,
shit. I got
really
the shit,
It
bro.
professional.
does. It's a good.
We have the simplest of taste. We only like the diggy shit.
Top
Oh,
quality.
gotta be
geez,
top
yes,
shit.
that's another tourist
Never
trait.
half-ass nothing we do.
No, it's got to
All
be
right.
the best.
All in.
That's
Or
what's
it's not
up.
worth
Oh wait,
it.
I'm sorry. Did I tell you that I'm also a daughter of a tourist and I have a brother that's
Oh
a tourist?
shit, that's right.
I'm surrounded.
She's tourist out.
She is tourist to the max.
And maybe that's why I have no patience for this one.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
my gosh, I forgot.
just
your
know
brother.
any woman out there listening that has a Taurus man, you're blessed.
That's right.
And you have our sympathies.
And so with that, we're going to get up out of here. Thank you for listening to another episode of Being Married to Michelle. I'm Keith,
And I'm Michelle.
and our special guest, the Negris,
Thank you for having us.
Jaudi,
again for
and
having us.
Rana. Thank you for coming through.
We love you.
Thank you. We love you. Thanks for having us.
Happy holidays.
Go Eagles.
Go Cowboys.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.